Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to the Cultaholic video podcast with myself, Cranky Kong.
Here he goes.
Donkey Kong. You're supposed to say his name, and then I would say the
Guess
name
which one?
afterwards.
I actually know
Jack the
Donkey
Jobber.
Kong is.
No, but it's alright. We're just...
Guess which one I am. Guess which one, yeah.
Jack the Jobber is...
Diddy Kong. Yeah, of course, obviously.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're all the same wavelength. We all like each other.
Last member of the DK crew, yeah.
Huh.
Great.
That's right. And we're here to talk to you today about wrestling.
Wow. I thought you were gonna do like a bait and switch where I'd say, yeah, obviously I'm Diddy Kong, and then you'd make me the even smaller one, the little girl. Which one's that? Which one's that? No, I'm not doing it. What's the little girl's name?
I don't know, but she can float through the air and climb up trees.
Yeah.
If you choose her and you step on her cup, she's one cool. Oh my god, I know the DK rap. I can't
Daisy
remember her
Kong?
name. No.
Let's settle with Daisy Con and move on.
No, I don't care if this podcast was 3 hours.
Let's call it Comic Con and move on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a decent one to move on with. And yeah, happy birthday, Travis Banks, who's obviously a good friend of mine.
He's a nice guy.
He's not really, but I say this in case people go, I'm going to beat the hell out of Matthew, and they go, hey.
No, Travis is a nice lad. Travis Binks. That's my impression of him.
The famous South African, Travis Banks. And how are you doing?
Just for the record, I don't know Travis Banks at all.
Have you never met him?
No.
Have you actually not?
I never used to go to those shows, did I?
No, you weren't? Yeah, I just thought you would have bumped into him at some point.
I remember one time you made an appearance on the show, and people were like, oh my god, and you look like you'd rather be like queuing up for a post office to do insurance.
I don't like the public
I know, it's so adorable.
situations.
Because you're so great on this.
I'm a hermit. A
Yeah.
hermit crab.
Yeah, this is actually in Ross's basement.
Yes, it is.
great, actually.
It's nice, isn't it, with the padded walls.
Yeah, like Dexter.
Keeps the screams in.
And how you doing, Jack?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, good. Not much to report. Just a solid week. Yep.
Solid week. A 6 out of 10 week.
Yeah, basically.
A Billy Gunn week. Not bad, not great, just Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Is that another official terminology we've come up with here?
I think we should get
Well,
this.
the brother
start
love
doing
pop. The brother love pop.
Brother love bub.
I've had a Billy Gunn week.
Brother love bub.
Oh.
Aye,
How's your week been?
mint. I've got a real job that doesn't involve wrestling anymore.
What do you do?
I better not say, actually.
All right.
Somebody might interrupt me and go, it was him. And I go, But it's good because it's that
He
part
works
of the brain.
for MI5.
Oh yeah, that's the implication. But it's weird not thinking about wrestling so often. So I'm like, normal work,
saw
normal
that-
people. Hello, person who will not understand any of my crappy references. How are you today? Did you read the newspaper about Joey Barton? Like
The Elf Facebook post you did yesterday afternoon, by the time this comes out, because we're filming this on Friday morning, of course, hit home with me when you thought, like,
Go on.
oh, I better not gift that. You didn't think that for the first time when you saw something about wrestling. You thought, oh, look, there's a thing.
So I watched wrestling this week and was like, ooh, I can think about something else after this is finished.
I don't remember what it's like.
Right?
It's all
Yeah.
about them RTs, retweets, and likes.
Like the Matrix. I don't even see the wrestling anymore, man. I just see the algorithms. So,
News.
News. The bit of news I want to discuss
Go on.
is the fact that Corey Graves and Booker T,
Worked. The entire world.
they fooled.
Look at us two finishing our sentences now.
Touched him. This is this news that despite Corey Graves and Booker T sounding like they didn't like each other, or rather Booker T getting genuinely annoyed, doing a great impression of somebody who was very vexed.
He deserves an Oscar.
Yes.
That was my impression of him.
Yeah.
I need to go to Hollywood, get an Oscar. So you can't say his S's properly, can you?
You sound like...
Who are we talking about?
Booker T?
I thought that was awesome.
are we?
Deserve an Oscar. You haven't seen the little interview he does? I need to go to Hollywood.
Yeah, say it again. Maybe I'll get it the third time.
He'll get there eventually.
the trilogy of Booker T impressions. Yeah, this is the news that whatever that was, and may have said on his weekly radio or podcast show, I'm not sure which,
Afternoon hospital radio.
hospital radio for the deaf, that he did not want to punch Corey Graves when he saw him outside a coffee shop. It was all a dream. Like the end of Super Mario Brothers 2, we've been hoodwinked. It was me, Booker T. It was me all along. And I'm rather annoyed at this because I, like other people, were quite happy to retweet and post on my Facebook like, oh, it's real. It's really real. That's fakey fake, but this is really real. And then Booker T's like, nah, you idiot. And I'm like, oh, wow.
I think it was real. I think it started off real. And then they turned it into a work.
And then he said, I'm going to slash this man in public. And someone's probably gone, Booker, you probably can't say that thing in public. Because, like, the police might come after you or something.
Yeah. He goes, well, they won't know. I only said it on the... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, they don't listen to my radio show. No one does. Sorry, Booker.
Said he's backtracked desperately, so...
That's one way of looking at it. One way is when they're doing Raw commentary. But either Booker T's an amazing actor who misses calling and with such skills as saying, going to Hollywood for an Oscar. Yeah. Oh, we did that... Forrest Whitaker and Last King of Scotland accent and Booker T in TNA. His name is Booker T for a while. And people were like, what happened to Booker T? Is he going to get hit by a chair?
I've never seen that.
Oh, that's
it wasn't very long.
That's about that African dictator, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen that.
Who's it
He's
by?
Ugandan.
Yes.
Idi Amin was the...
Idi Amin.
Forrest Whitaker played him, but then Booker T watched it and went, I'm doing... If Sting can come out and do the Dark Knight Joker, I'm doing Forrest Whitaker.
He's definitely in my top 10 global dictators of all time.
What, Joker?
Yeah. No, Booker T. No, Idi Amin. What a fascinating and horrible character.
Oh, absolutely.
What a fascinating guy, though.
Was it the UK thought he was a bit simple because he was from Uganda? And he was like, he's all right. And he's like, oh, he's been massacring millions.
Yeah. This took a really dark turn. That was my fault. Yeah.
But it's more interesting than the fact that Booker T is trying to hide the fact that Corey Graves embarrassed him nearly every single Raw.
See, since working in wrestling, I've learned that a lot of things that you're told, it was all a work, you marks, you fools. A lot of them start off as little kernels of truth.
Yeah, absolutely. Many a truth told in jest. And it was when Booker T said, well, no one even contacted me to follow up. I'm like, well, we assumed you were telling the truth. This isn't Booker T wrestling man. This is Booker T the guy. But they never stopped working.
It is weird that no one called up to get a quote at least though. Either of them. I find.
But the quote was on the radio. Everybody heard it. Oh, I guess right.
You follow up and say, "Oh, what did you mean by slash him in the streets?"
Yeah, that could mean anything, right?
I was going to slash him in the streets.
Did he say slash?
Did I say slash? No. I meant hug.
Oh, right.
I'm using a different word.
He just was very vague, wasn't he? He was like, we'll have a problem.
It sounded sinister, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, I said street for I love Corey Graves and respect him. I'd say, all right,
isn't Booker T also really hard? Isn't he like really solid? He beat up Batista.
He looks really jacked.
He beat up Batista once, didn't he?
That's the story that was going around that they had a fight and Batista walked away. Finlay in one of the kayfabe commentary interviews, which are great, did say, I don't know how that's the story that's gone around for years.
Really?
The version I saw was way different.
Wow.
So who knows? Like I said, wrestling is very much he said, she said. Industry. And with things like this, no wonder. So good luck to you, Booker T. I hope people listen to your radio holiday hospital podcast. Songs for the Deaf, whichever.
Good luck in your quest for an Oscar.
And I will never trust anything that comes out your mouth again. Any other news this week, Jack?
A little bit.
Oh, go on. Tell us.
You know what it is. I mentioned it.
No, I know you know. So I'm pretending.
It's come out via Sports Illustrated, via the Wrestling Observer, I think. That one and then the other, yeah. That apparently Hulk Hogan nearly appeared on Wrestle Kingdom 12 as an honorary member of the Bullet Club, which would have been weird. Like, who would
wait, not even a member.
An honorary member, yeah.
It's like the Disco Inferno.
We need to join an elite club, get the... With Gabriel Kidd.
Who would you have come out with? I'm trying to work out on the show. Would you have come out with Cody?
Virgil!
Gabriel Kidd, the other honorary member?
Gabriel Kidd was the first UK member of... It's not Marty. Gabriel Kidd was the first UK member of the Bullet Club for one night.
Oh, was Kidd before? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, if Jeff Jarrett's in it?
He's not anymore.
Oh, boo.
But who would have Hogan... When would he have come out? With Omega? Like, it would have kind of ruined...
Kenny Omega comes out as the new best thing. Wow, I was up all night making this. I'm going, is that Hulk Hogan?
But apparently his fee was... Apparently his camp said they wanted $750,000 and New Japan went, no.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
It's not worth that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I love Hogan, like, desperate for money, but he's still like, how much for that? Oh, this much. Sounds like Hogan.
Would they have done it, though? Because New Japan are very much about quality. I don't know how true it is, because New Japan are all about quality and, like, good wrestling. And it seems very unlike them. Yeah, they got Jericho in and Cody to get the eyes on, the Western audience to get their eyes on the product. But with Hogan's a step too far, surely.
He would have come out and cut a good promo. I'm here in the Osaka Dome. Get it?
It's the other city.
Good, actually.
It's a different arena.
The other city in Japan.
I'm here for all Japan.
Yeah.
the Japanese crowd, they do love their ancient Americans.
They do.
I mean,
Him and what an NWO reunion. Scott Norton.
yeah.
They would have two sweeted in the ring that they did on Raw as well with DX and the club and all that bollocks.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been emotional. Not worth 750 G's though.
No.
No, man, you get like blind Stan Hansen for half of that.
It's weird news. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, part of me thinks if there's Hogan news, Hogan's bringing it up because he's the master of BSing, we can say that. And the fact that TMZ have published several articles where Ric Flair thinks Hogan should come back to W. The time is now, says representative of the black people, Ric Flair, and all this stuff. So TMZ seems to have some sort of relationship with WWE. So I think they're testing the waters, going, is it okay yet? Have we all forgotten about this? Is Enzo taking the shine away from Hogan? And it's like, you're like, no.
I honestly think whenever they bring him back, there'll be a massive kick-off. There'll be a massive, and rightly so. Like, I'm not saying it's time to move on.
I don't know why they take the risk.
Rumours at WrestleMania last year that New Day were going to bring him out.
Whoa.
How amazing
Rumors.
would that have
One guy jokes on Twitter,
No,
like, hey guys!
I remember being, back working there, and that was the talk around the office.
A Pacini Club. Oh, Hogan should have worked for Pacini Club. That'd be great.
Hey,
They would have booked him.
Pacini Club had some big members. Bully Ray was in Pacini Club. I was in Pacini Club.
Will Ospreay.
Ospreay was in Pacini Club.
Yeah, and even better, the people that run Pacini Club have been $750,000. That's a bargain.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
How great would it be getting a guy like that to be like, I love the Watch Mojo. It's got written down, he still messes it up.
Oh, yes. I'm loving this. I'm a bit too petty. I'm enjoying this a bit too much.
Not real American coverings coming out.
Watch Mojo for wrestling. Oh. Wow.
I am a real YouTuber. It's like horrible, off key and everything. Played at 110% speed, so things get the copyright thing on YouTube.
I'll get that done for an intro soon. Thank you very much for the idea.
Oh, man. News,
And
that was news then?
Your news to the table, if anything.
I
if you
think
don't know.
Ziggler's the other big news, isn't he?
He's done
No one has
very
ever
well.
said that.
It's just, he's a magician, the man.
Which Ziggler?
How's he done that?
Like John Ziggler or something? Won a medal in the Winter Olympics?
No.
Is there a John Ziggler in the Olympics?
Well, come on, what has Dolph done this week?
He's got himself a lucrative contract.
Have you heard about this?
Do you want to guess if
New Japan.
No, WWE.
They were second after Hogan.
750 G seems a lot for Hulk Hogan, what would you say is a lot for Dolph Ziggler? Because this is what this contract is.
This is per year, though. This isn't for one appearance.
£4 and a used copy of Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Harsh but fair.
DVD.
1.5 million a year for 2 years, apparently.
How has he done that?
That is staggering.
Fair play.
He won the lottery. That's amazing.
Fair play to him. What have they got planned for him? Or is this just like a reward for being such a loyal
They've
servant?
just killed him over the last 2-3 years, haven't they, though? He's just dead.
We need people who are guaranteed to not leave, like Cody or Neville.
Yeah, but
You'll never leave, Dolph.
1.5 million.
You're like The Shining. You've always been here. Hey, good for him. Hey, get the money, whatever. But what a weird character.
I wonder
We'll get on him in a
if
second.
that's his downside, the guaranteed.
No, the downside is he's there.
No, but if that is his downside, how Ward Jordy Nev is the term sitting out his contract.
Yes.
Would he still get his downside for sitting out his contract?
Isn't the part of the contract the downside that you have to be there at the stated date, so you don't get your downside? That's as far as I don't quote me on that, but so I don't think he is making.
I've always wondered that.
No, he's got those network Oh no, wait, never mind. Oh, the DVDs. Oh no, wait, never mind.
Opinions there of Matthew of Botchamania alone there, and none of us here at Cultaholic.
I'm stating the truth. Oh, Punk left because you just fancied a way out. Yeah.
He went to live his dream, didn't he? In the Octagon. Give it a go.
Oh yeah, other news. CM Punk's coming back.
No. Oh yeah, the fighting. Yeah, to UFC. Yeah.
Aye, did he decline New Japan as well?
Yes.
We combine the two and work for Pride.
Exclusively reveal that CM Punk did indeed turn down New Japan.
But he will be on Straight to Hell.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
All right, time for my favourite bit of the show.
Is it?
It's yours.
Of course, it's mine. It's theirs as well.
Because come on, I can't
Look at Sam Driver out there.
I can't.
Spackling. That's a word I've
Spackling?
used. Spackling.
Is that a real
It's
word?
a word I've used. It was in Ryan Dunn when he gets the toy car shoved up his arse. They ask him how he's doing, and he's like, I'm spackling. Well, he's got
I'd
the
have to
car
quote
toy
Ryan
in his
Dunn
arse.
as well. What a wordsmith.
I think it's a nice word.
Well,
Spackling.
let's spackle on to the Hall of Fame segment. Last week, I can't not lose. I voted No Mercy, Thin 64, the game.
I voted New Day's references to the not real fight between Graves and Booker T.
I hope that wasn't one then. Let's go age
They deserve it. You know what they deserve as well for those? An Oscar. That's what you do. You hammer it home and eventually, Oscar.
That's a T-shirt. After
And Tiny Kong has.
Nah.
I think that's a name.
I went for the age-old tag team of Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt.
Because that one gif. Fantastic. Come on. If this is a No Mercy, I'm quitting.
Can reveal that the winner is
Oh.
popular Nintendo 64 game No Mercy. Yeah,
Get some.
there it is for the video.
Yeah,
viewers.
look, finally.
Wow.
Really good. There. Where does this go? Do I just put it down now?
On
Just
the
put it
floor,
away.
yeah,
Right,
that's what
okay.
it's there for. It's its job. 2-2-1. He's back in the game.
I mean, that's me done now. I'm never going to get a win again because it's like Squaresoft doing the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's all I've got. I'm spent now. I'm never winning again. So let's enjoy this for a few seconds, shall we?
Okay.
Bring it. Dig, dog. What are your choices?
Oh, right, for this week. My Cultaholic Hall of Fame pick this week is... Well, I went back in honour of... Because I thought I won with... You're right.
You sing the No Mercy thing.
Yeah. I won with the woman who stopped Gronk. Like a while ago. So I've gone for one in a similar vein. I've gone for a popular wrestling extra from years gone by. Do you remember when Hulk Hogan and the Giant had their amazing feud in WCW?
Yeah.
I've gone for Hulk Hogan's stunt double monster truck driver. Not Hulk Hogan himself.
It was a stunt double?
Yes, oh my god, you
But
can
you could
see him in the
couldn't
car.
you? They were in the
You can
passenger
see him.
seat cutting their promos and the driver was...
I've never seen on the network. I've only ever seen like the crappy VHS versions or whatever. Oh, right. I've not...
There's Hogan like, "Arr!" and then right next to him there's a guy with an actual steering wheel going.
Oh, no.
Brilliant. It's really good.
Hulk Hogan's stunt double.
Yeah.
He was cheap.
But he's like a
Did you
normal.
punch sign him?
He's a normal sized guy wearing all black. And then presumably Andre's son, Big Show, has got one as well. That was the part of that feud as well. He's like, oh, I'm his son, remember this shirt?
Yeah, they threw the shirt on.
my son, Sullivan.
But he obviously probably had I'm guessing that Paul White's not a registered monster truck driver, so he probably had a stunt double as well. But I'm giving it to Hogan stunt driver because obviously he won, so he gets the edge. That's my pick for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame. Hulk
That's a
Hogan's
good pick.
monster truck stunt driver.
Cool, that's good, but to the probable winner, what is yours, Rob?
Well, I'm taking a dive into my personal life this week. Last week I got a message, quite a hefty message, that the Hermes delivery driver had arrived. And in the package he brought were some black jeans. I've enjoyed my black jeans this week, so my black jeans are my nomination for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
No.
I have never ever in my life owned black jeans or wore black jeans, so this is a big week for me and I've enjoyed my time. So black jeans for the Hall of Fame.
Just black jeans?
No, these black jeans.
Your black jeans?
My black jeans.
What type of these black
That's
jeans?
outrageous.
I don't.
You don't even know.
No, I do. No, I just don't want to say. I bought them, right? Steady now. I bought them from Burton's.
Oh, that's fine. That's Burton's fine, isn't it? For jeans?
I don't know. I'm a bit uneasy with it.
Why?
I saw them. They were 15 quid in a sale. I was like,
I'm sure I've had jeans from Burton's before.
yeah, when you were like 12 or 13, though, maybe.
I normally
2 years ago.
I normally get jeans from Top Man anyway, which is the same as Burton's, really.
But my black jeans. Congratulations to the person who replied to that me tweet the other day when I said, I've never worn black jeans before. New year, new me, and they were like, suggested for the Hall of Fame, so I have. And I hope they go in.
They're going to obviously win now.
Was this the person you were applying to? Burton's?
No, I wish it was, though.
You
but
too.
If Burton's do want to sponsor me, I'm open for negotiation.
Oh, yeah. You too could sponsor Jack for like the price of a pasty, apparently. Oh, I got jeans the other day of my own money.
I'm Jack. Oh, yeah. You said the wrong name there.
Did you? Oh, were you actually talking about him?
Nah, you just got us mixed up.
Oh,
It's a good job there's not a video show dedicated to mistakes.
Mistake to
Like
make. Easy mistake to make.
That'd be stupid.
Matthew.
I might as well vote for friggin'
Why don't you just go for it?
Barry O or something, because nothing's going to be my black jeans.
Barry? Oh.
I'd have forgotten Norton.
Oh, right.
Oh, the
I was trying to think of somebody obscure that's not that obscure that people could go, I like him because he's obscure. No one's going to go, I like Barry O. Don't say in the comment, I don't care about Barry O.
What's the episode of Donahue with Barry.
No, that's great. I mean, Vince McMahon knew all the stuff that was going on, demolishes it. He's just like, yeah.
It's in a very...
Mario, are you the guy that... Are you the person that had this happen to them? And then next week, you asked me for a job? Well, yeah. All right. Blitzed it. That was a horrible Vince impression, by the way. But I would like to induct... What's a burner? Because my black jeans...
You must have had a thought before you came into the office today.
Yeah, but after that...
Go on, just say it. It'll win. You're Matthew for Botchmania.
I know what's going to win. And I'm stealing something from Raw, so I'm learning this game now. Rusev's WrestleMania entrance with Tank and Soviet Union national anthem.
Hang on.
Didn't that win?
Rusev's already in the Hall of Fame.
This is the limited edition pre-order bonus of Rusev's WrestleMania.
How long did it take for Ric Flair to be the only WWE Hall of Fame inductee twice? Number of years. What?
Yeah.
Rusev would have done this in a matter of weeks if you win.
They're very similar to this, the WWE Hall of Fame.
No, you can't do.
Not to be confused, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, we haven't bastardised ours yet.
No, you know what? You're right. Rusev doesn't know to be in because of... There we go. I solved the time to remember my own crappy joke. Because WWE on ESPN, on Twitter, announced the nomination of Ivory in the WWE Hall of Fame with a picture and a link... Not a picture, sorry. Just a link to Victoria. Wah, wah, wah. I am going to induct Victoria.
So you're going for Victoria
if
now?
I win, into this week's Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
Right, so we got Victoria.
Victoria, not Ivory.
Victoria.
Victoria's the one who had all the things
she said.
All the things she said by tattoo, the people that pretend to be
She had
lesbians.
the David Attenborough.
David Attenborough, a big tattoo fan.
What's he called, the magician? David Blaine.
Copperfield. Oh,
He had the Blaine eye.
I was going to say Copperfield.
The Blaine eye.
Blaine, what?
Shazam.
What's he
Feel
gonna
the
do?
magic.
In an entrance video had a pad with an eye, didn't it?
Oh, right.
She had a spider in TNA.
I know you said David Attenborough.
And also, she's not the lady to mess with. Go, go, go. And, yeah, Victoria.
Yeah, these black jeans here.
Would you like to, can they... I was going to say, you're right behind the tables. They can't even see my black jeans.
I can't stretch that far.
We can't even see the black jeans.
They are...
But they're going to win anyway.
Tapered black jeans. That's all I'm willing to say at this time.
Hulk Hogan's monster truck.
As always,
wow.
you
I feel the excitement coming from the camera.
You can cast your vote by heading over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Cultaholic. There's tiered rewards, there's goodies.
I know what's going to...
All sorts on there.
I've got a feeling which one's going to win.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and Smackdown Recap.
Now we look at Raw. Did you see Raw this week?
Yes.
That makes our life easier. Are you okay there?
I'm just trying to remember what happened on Raw.
Okay.
I've remembered what happened on Raw. I've remembered the big thing.
I can never remember until he says it. No, I think
It's weird,
yeah,
isn't it?
that
Yeah.
happened.
So you say one thing and it all spirals from there. Well, Raw started with The Miz and John Cena getting at it, for all time's sake. Miz eclipsed John Cena on the mic completely, in my opinion, because Miz was saying the things that were true, and John Cena was like, look at my luminous green shirt. I'm definitely not going to get hit by any cars while I'm in the ring.
It was a reassuring feeling, though. Michael Cole going, welcome to Monday Night Raw, and then you hear, dun, dun.
It has been a while since that's happened.
Dun, dun, dun. Join in. Dun.
Yeah, as it means to go on, Raw's now starting with a big main event match to keep people watching, I guess. And yeah, Cena versus Miz isn't a great match just by itself, but the fact that Miz is at the best point of his career, like has been the past 2 years at least, it is the case of, Miz isn't going to win. Oh, he might.
We need to acknowledge something on this podcast because Miz has taken to the throne of somebody else. He's the current generation's thinking wrestler, as he said in this promo on Monday Night Raw. He does the things that people won't do.
Oh, right.
He thinks about people and things.
Yeah, it was he said, like, John, why would I do that? That doesn't help me. And then they beat him up. He goes, yeah, now I'll do it.
I had a pun, but it's not very good.
Go on then.
Say it anyway.
The cerebral or assassin.
Sounds like assassin. Sass.
Do you know, because he's the Miz and he's awesome.
You did it, then you said it. Go on.
Sorry, I thought that was alright, to be honest. But anyway, I've read it while you regain your composure.
Go ahead. I've got that hand on my mouth.
I often shout him out on these, I've realised, but I read he does wonderful little recaps of Raw and Smackdown over on Up Rocks. Brandon Stroud, one of my favourite wrestling
We
writers.
cook everybody else but ourselves. It's amazing. Yes, hello, Brandon. We know you watch.
Never met him. Yeah. But he said that, like, he didn't enjoy the match because Miz always loses to Cena all the time. Cena always gets one over, apart from in the main event of WrestleMania 27, which he did mention, but it wasn't because of the Miz, it was because of The Rock. But he said that it was a good match, but it wasn't anything special. But of course it was a good match because you've got the best ever at working a WWE style, sports entertainment style, and the best now of working a WWE style together. So like Miz is the best.
Eric cowards.
Right.
So Daniel Bryan was sitting at home saying,
Don't you walk away from me.
Nicole, your husband is a coward.
Yeah. Good 20-minute match. Cena. Yay. Opening Raw for the first time in years, it feels
How
like.
do you use his corner AA to beat him rather than just the standard one?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird actually. Miz kicking out of the AA. It's like,
the Intercontinental
that
Champion?
doesn't usually happen. Yeah.
Fair
But then it's okay, so Miz is now number 1 Elimination Chamber match. So I think some suspense has gone because it would have been, okay, Miz is going to lose if he's in number 1. He's not going to win. But if he'd been the last guy in, it's like, okay, maybe that can win. Now it's like, well, he's definitely not winning now.
I think
Elias is last in, isn't he?
Oh yeah, Elias won to become last
Yes.
in.
Yeah, that wasn't this
think-
week, was it? That was last week.
Is he gonna have his guitar with him in the pod?
I hope
He
so.
can do a little song throughout the match.
That's his whole gimmick, so I hope so. The Revival versus Gallows and Anderson, and this was an unexpected nice match because they've been like, all right, cool, let's wrestle, blah, blah, blah. The Revival still kind of recovering from getting annihilated at Raw 25. Yeah, this just kept on going. Is that your phone going off?
No, no, the Revival won him, please.
Yep.
Like that.
Shadow Machine was very surprised because the club don't often get to show off what they can do. They're more just, the heavies behind Finn Balor most of the time, but they went out and was like, oh, okay. I think maybe a mistake having it after Cena versus Miz because you weren't really like, all right, whatever, let me have a break now, let me have a tab.
Wonder how much they choreograph their matches because everything's so perfectly timed, isn't it?
Right.
That finisher being an example of a perfectly timed thing.
In Revival make it look
Dive
so
into the
easy.
ring last minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
And his Angle for a chat. Stumbling and fumbling. Thank you, Angle. And okay, so it looks like Jason Jordan is missing WrestleMania. Crowd, yeah,
Oh,
brother love pop, brother love, yeah. They were shouting brother love pop. I don't know what that's about. And then Angle got salty.
I got angry
He's
as
just-
well watching it. Like
It's not nice
you?
that.
Yeah.
You can't cheer someone's injury.
the guy,
hate him.
the guy couldn't do that apparently, and they're going, yeah.
You know, Jim Cornette's thing about like back in the day. I don't know what day that would have been for Jim Cornette. Might be the 1850s. But when like an old bad guy would like pass away or die in a plane crash or something, they'd go to the PA and be like, "We regret to inform you that the Crusher died in a car accident." The crowd would go, "Yay! He's dead!"
Oh,
This is the closest we're gonna get to that. Yeah. His family are mourning.
the
Yeah.
last time something like this happened was when Cena announced that Bin Laden had been killed.
We got to inform you that Bin Laden has been
He didn't
killed.
say
Also,
regret
Jason
to
Jordan's been-
inform you. He didn't say we were regretting informing you.
Honor Sam's like, no.
Oh no.
Wasn't that great? Wasn't that like the same week as Margaret Thatcher died? So
Was
for
it?
a while I was gonna edit. We gotta. John Cena finally gave her an AA.
Oh.
What a great week that was.
I was at
Yeah.
uni
So
with
wait,
the
he does
Scouser.
this. What's that?
I was at uni with the Scouser that week, and it was incredible.
Really?
When Thatcher pegged it.
What was he like?
It was just a chant. It was just him on his own would walk through this house. Jelly and ice cream when Thatcher dies. We're having a party when Thatcher dies.
Oh, that's
I
good.
had jelly and ice cream with him. It was great.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that he was all upset and something because he was further down south.
No, he's a Scouser.
Scouser.
Industrial town.
Thatcher did awful things to the Scouts and the mines.
Where did this podcast?
And then Kurt Angle on Raw became Salty Kurt. That's hard to say. Salty Kurt. Salty Kurt. And he was like, no, you're... Now, it makes sense because we love Kurt, but we hate Jason Jordan, so we decided to get salty. And someone didn't say, but should have said, well, Jason Jordan's going to miss WrestleMania, but WrestleMania is not going to miss Jason Jordan. And then Seth Rollins comes out and goes, and we're going to get Monday Night Rollins. It reminds everyone why
got
he
a
should be
t-shirt
talking
out
away.
immediately, I see. Monday Night Rollins.
Hashtag Monday Night Rollins. He's like, shut up. He's like, you'll wrestle tonight in the something chamber match elimination. But never mind that. Bailey and
wait.
Okay.
This is weird because Rollins got put into the match, and everyone's thinking it's because WWE accidentally spoiled what the winner of the match was going to be. They put up a picture of all the Elimination Chamber participants. They were like, which one of these lads is going to win the chamber, everyone, on WWE.com. And Balor was just there in the picture before that show.
Really?
So people are thinking that Rollins has been kind of shoehorned in to misdirect everyone and think, like, oh, that wasn't going to happen. Don't worry about that.
Again, this is one of the things I've missed about not, a
missed
real
these
job.
things.
Aha, was this a red herring? Bailey is on the way to recovery. She had a balls out, does that work, match with Sasha Banks.
2 weeks in a row, she's done it.
Yes.
What? Ovaries out? It's the women equivalent of balls. I'm not saying bad
Her
there.
ovaries were out, and the medical team were
No, ovaries
taken
were
to a
out.
nearby medical facility to save her eggs, like in Jurassic Park.
My God.
Just to try and give
Carry on.
some analysis.
How dare you ruin this good match?
This could be the moment the moment where Bailey turned back around a little bit.
I
Not
agree.
just this match. There's a specific moment in the match.
Go on.
Do you know the bit?
wouldn't
So
say.
Sasha went woo, and then ran. Where she went woo.
That's why I wanted him to do it.
And then ran at her, and then Bailey sprang up and hit her with a clothesline.
That was a great
And
moment.
I was like, Bailey's back.
Yeah.
Then, the next night, Bailey ate a Lana pin.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Lana
Yeah.
pin.
What was the move that led to the pin? I haven't seen
I've got
it.
no idea, I haven't seen it. I've just seen the picture where Lana's crying because it's her first ever win.
It was nice, that.
It's emotional.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, that.
That
Seven, a
and-
leotard.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Anyway.
See, before the match, when Rusev goes like, oh, you look so good. You're looking jacked.
Yeah. Real jacked, real jacked. He said it like 11 times for some reason. I don't know what that's a reference to. Yeah, Super Bailey did. Bailey won the match. Crowd very loud because she was a hometown girl.
I'm glad she won because beforehand Sasha was like, I don't know if you can beat me, Bailey. Despite Bailey beating her in the two biggest women's matches of the past, maybe ever.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. And
A few years ago.
Banks, they had a stare down afterwards. Bailey offered the hug and she left her hanging, which oh. And then Nia Jax came and beat them both up, which I thought was good. And then, destroyed them. And then, what's her name? Small female.
Charlie Caruso.
Small female came out and asked...
Charlie Caruso,
what-
you disrespectful
I
bastard.
don't speak Spanish. Said, why did you just do that? And he's like, well, those two women went toe-to-toe with Asuka these past 2 weeks. I just destroyed them in seconds, so big whoop and left. And I thought that was great.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
the best thing on the women's angle style they've done in
I like her
a while.
frizzy hair as well.
She's not like most girls. Oh, her name's Charlie Caruso. Yeah, write that down. Apollo Crews, blah, blah, blah. Mickey James.
I'm lost. Where did he go there?
Absolution business. It's not all good, but, get a few hours worth. Some stuff happened. Oh, what else happened on Raw?
Can we just...
Oh, I know.
This Raw recap section, some things happened.
Me judging if something's good or not. Let's leave that bit in, me actually rolling on the results. Yes, how could I forget this? Elias came to the ring to do his thing. And then Braun Strowman followed.
And they went there, didn't they?
They did. And it was great.
I was praying. No, I'm not. I think I'm talking about something else. Praying, just thinking, nobody just reference that as a giant guitar. Please don't. Then Coachman pipes up. That's the biggest guitar I've ever seen. It's I
don't think he meant it serious, did he? Oh.
don't know. I can't. He's always serious. He's Coachman with his deliveries, so you can't really tell.
Right.
Because he's a serious broadcaster.
You have that same issue, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, she's so deadpan.
It's dead inside.
So what is it if it wasn't a giant guitar?
It's a double bass.
Well done.
Jinx, touch, wood, black magic. You can't speak now.
Black magic.
It's a thing, innit? With school.
Voodoo.
You had to jinx someone, touch, wood, black
Voodoo?
magic.
Do you do voodoo?
Nah.
Oh, I'm not doing that then. All right, fine. Screw you.
Do I do voodoo?
The power of the voodoo.
Right.
Voodoo, you do. The power of the... There's going to be people going, I can't believe you don't know the
I
reference.
don't know that reference at all.
That'll be at the Hall of Fame next week. Anyway, this amazing banter, which is absolutely gone out nowhere, brings us to the sing-along, the duet, the ending of Tenacious D, the pick of destiny, almost. Braun, can he sing in voice?
Nice little voice.
Surprisingly. Didn't play the double bass very well.
It broke.
It broke,
Did,
didn't it?
broke,
Yeah.
didn't it?
He's big and strong.
Yeah. It's a shame he didn't like the strum and just go do. But then Alex goes, whoa, look at the size of that. Oof, you're a big boy. And said, no guitars. All right. And then she went for the guitar. So Braun was like, rah! Annihilated him with a double bass.
Oh.
And yeah, I loved it. Loved everything about it. Love you, Braun.
He's just a living meme, isn't he? Big Braun, meme with legs.
A meme with legs. That should be his next t-shirt. Sheamus wrestled Roman Reigns for about 15 minutes, which was a bit crazy.
I was cringing at Sheamus. With his spinal stenosis, he's doing that bloody running gut thing on the floor. It's like, stop it, man, you silly old goat.
Yeah.
Be safe. Be happy.
Be foolish.
Retire.
Ivory inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got a thing.
Go on.
China was in the package, the ad.
She was in it. Surprisingly.
So if Triple H's daughters have been on Google this week, they have seen the porn.
Right, no, but she's in right to censor, so it's all right.
Stephanie with a massive power play during the Women's Royal Rumble. They're going through like some of the legendary women's wrestling. She goes, guys, well, of course, what about, one of the greatest women's wrestlers ever, China? And you hear the other two commentators going like, well, we're allowed to mention, like, well, I guess she's allowed to. Like,
Looking for Booker T to take the fall, and he's not there, and like, oh no.
Admitting their own bollocks now, aren't they?
Yeah. Ivory, good, I guess, for that era, but it's like...
She's proper heel.
She was good. I like
proper heel.
Good promo as well. When she was that character, I thought.
Yeah, but it's like the way the Hall of Fame is done every year for the WWE, of the Cultaholic one, is it's like it's almost like the Power Rangers. You got to get the token. It's like token woman, token Japanese.
We always get the Power Rangers in somehow, don't we?
Right. Well, people stopped talking to me after I stopped mentioning them. I get my Twitter mentions up. Token ECW, WCW.
Yeah, one
the
of each.
powers combined make Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So this is, okay, the woman, which, if they keep on gunning, they're going to be a bit screwed, and it's going to be like, oh, Kelly.
No, there's enough women.
I mean, I'm ready for that. Can't wait. Thought she was great.
Holla.
The worst theme of all time, though. Awful.
Great gimmicks. One gimmick, she nearly strips sometimes, and one gimmick, she
I'm an exhibition.
One gimmick, she really fancies CM Punk. That was one gimmick as well.
Yeah, and he's dressed up as CM Punk. So CM Punk was nearly with the Raw 63 version of himself.
Yeah.
I think I got that right rule.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've got something for the Hall of Fame next week. I was going to mention
Don't you dare put Curly
No, it's something to do with... I might just mention it now. You've seen that reality show she's on?
No.
And they get one of those Derek Akora types that speaks to the dead.
Oh,
and it's clear that he's just gone on Wikipedia. Oh, she was in a relationship with Andrew Test Martin. And guess who he spoke to? And Kelly got emotional.
No.
Yeah.
What?
It's on the tube. Go and watch it on the tube. It's horrible to watch.
Do you think Derek Akora just Googled, is Test still dead?
No.
Test, are you dead? Yes. It's like, oh my god, it is Test!
Mary loves dick.
I love that.
Fantastic.
That's so good.
Derek, what you hearing, Derek? Mary loves dick.
I hear voices in my head.
Mary loves dick.
They talk to me, they tell Mary loves dick. They talk to me.
People aren't going to get that.
Go on,
yeah,
YouTube.
but the two people that do are going to be like, yay, living TV. Ironically, living TV and there's dead people on it. Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy.
I'm just putting in a game. Cracking theme tune, didn't it? Most Haunted.
Did it?
It could be a wrestling theme. Right, heavy bass, drop the bass.
I remember Bo Selector doing the bit where he went on and goes, shrill foreboding. Versus Apollo Crews versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. One fall to finish.
There's more. Oh, have you already said two of them? Oh, sorry.
It's one fall to finish rather than elimination, because that's in the chamber. And somebody was on the Facebook a while ago asking, why is it called, whatever it's called in Germany, rather than elimination chamber?
Oh, no, you can't. Well, obviously.
No, but that's the thing. They were German saying, why is this Matthew? And I'm like,
you can't.
I have to explain it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how the German education system works, but there was this thing called World War II, and it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, the term that they use in German isn't anything like
it's not the same
elimination
thing.
chamber.
Oh, really?
They weren't send them to the elimination chamber. No, it's called. Because you have the German accent.
I was trying to get you not to
We're
go
off
to the
the air.
Nazis, but there we go.
It's all just...
Well, I would have mentioned them. What? Oh, is that effective? Unless it affects with advertisers, in which case I don't know what you're talking about. But what?
WWE.
Yeah, it's nothing like it. So like, well, they won't call it an elimination chamber. Put some in the steel cage.
What do they call it again?
Gas chamber, eine Deutsch.
For what? Just say like Le Chamber du Elimination.
Le Chamber.
I mean, what do they call it?
Wait a minute, I abused my camp brain.
I mean, what do they call it in? What do they call the event in Germany?
Oh, a royal with cheese. Yes.
It's a shame that. It's a real shame.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. Anyway, this match was great. It was a big spot fest, and the crowd was begrudgingly into it. Cause like, oh god, all right, and it rolled ahead, and was like, okay. And then I thought this was a really fun Raw, up until the point where they did a double pin.
I thought it was all right, mate. It was a cliffhanger, a good cliffhanger.
Never looks convincing, even in a spot fest like this with the Tower of Dooms and whatever. It never looks. I know real's a weird term in the way we describe wrestling, but it never looks authentic.
I was comfortable with it, mate. Comfortable. Because Apollo Crews got a massive chest. Therefore, one had...
No, it's Bray Wyatt who got pinned.
Was it?
Yeah.
He was just pointing it out.
He's a double jobber.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt
Of course
also
Bray
has a
Wyatt's
massive
taking
chest.
No, that's great. Apollo Crews' massive chest was alright with the win. Nothing to do with that. I know.
Oh, it's just Apollo Crews' chest.
Bray Wyatt's also got a very wide body, so it makes... Yeah.
Take one side each. Don't touch, don't realise.
So, any closing thoughts on Raw?
Apollo Crews got a massive chest. I had a massive headache after this week's SmackDown.
I know what you mean.
Nobody knows if they're a heel or a face. They don't have a clue.
That's a good point. Running down our... Yeah, SmackDown's going to get a beating. But one of the highlights before we get into SmackDown, this has happened a few weeks now on SmackDown, and sometimes on Raw. I think it's Brian Saxon that says it. If he doesn't say it, Michael Cole says it. When they do the obligatory thing where Shane McMahon comes out and says, da, 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 and then Daniel Bryan comes out to like overrule him or whatever, and then Sami Zayn comes out. One thing they sometimes say, pay attention to this, they'll go, oh, things are getting interesting, when they're clearly not. They have nothing to say on commentary. They have nothing to add, and it's just like, wow, now a wrestler's coming out. Whoa, crazy. So
it was nice to see SmackDown not start with those two though, because every week it's the same bloody thing.
Yeah, and SmackDown did do at least a few things different. Wow, all my notes. There's no actual notes about what the matches were. I've just don't tell me bitching.
Well, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat down Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, expecting nothing to happen after 6 months of feuding with the GM or commissioner, whatever he calls himself. So that made no sense to begin with.
Yep.
Ziggler had plenty of time to run away as well. He
almost hit a child.
Backstage. Did he?
The small blonde child got in his path, and he should have picked her up and just launched her straight in the face. It was great.
Yes, and then they beat up Baron Corbin. And then they were like, aha, tonight's matches are not involving Nakamura, AJ Styles. Ha, screw you fans. And that set that up. Cut long story short, Baron Corbin beat Kevin Owens, which is
Baron Corbin
weird.
was booked as a babyface.
Crowd were chanting for
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. I'm like, what the hell? Like, where did this
I don't understand what they're doing. Like, how... He's been an arsehole since day one.
Yep. Who do you think you are, Baron Corbin? I have no idea if you're coming or going.
I don't know what they were trying to achieve with this week's SmackDown. Because then Ziggler, just to jump ahead a bit, cuts his promo before his little match at the end. And he's like the valiant underdog. I was put on this earth to do one thing. I've got a dream of main event in WrestleMania. It's the only reason I'm here, blah, 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 blah. It's like, just admit you're here for the 1.5 million and move on, will you? Keep things consistent.
Oh, well, just why you've mentioned that. Sorry to jump back to Raw briefly, but I liked Cena going like, I just don't know if I'm going to have a road to WrestleMania this year. They might not book me on the show. Obviously, if Cena can just turn up and request a title match.
I mean, he did that. He made his own match on Raw. You can just make whatever matches. Sorry.
Yeah, book your match on.
Kurt Angle comes up. We're not going to start Raw like that. Yeah, we are.
They're great if Kurt just go, hey, you didn't ask me. No, screw you. Yeah, so Dolph Ziggler defeats Sami Zayn.
Decent match, though. I mean, obviously with those two.
I put good match, but who cares?
Yeah.
Because, all right, bear with us a second. Dolph Ziggler has a personality change a few months ago. Turns a bit bad with the, you guys just want more popular wrestlers than me. And we're like, yeah. And he proceeded to then win the US title, vacated it immediately, left for a few months, returned at the Rumble, made a really impressive impact by eliminating Goldust and lasting 2 minutes. His one match, singles match, non-Rumble, 2018, he wins and is now in a pay-per-view main event.
Clever man.
He wasn't even on
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, Cena looks like the smartest guy in the world.
He wasn't even on Daniel Bryan's Wrestlers of the Week for opportunities. And neither him nor Corbin were on the top 10 Wrestlers of the Week. And yet,
That
they
list
both got
has-
massive opportunities.
they're using the list to book feuds and then they're not. We got one
It was
segment.
referenced, and then that was it.
Oh, that
It's just
segment was... Oh. Wow. I'm going to make like John Cena mentioning another wrestler who's better than him. Randy Orton comes out. I respect you, 13-time champion. You have nice hair. You were in the Marines or whatever. Like, your cock is probably massive. All this before, like, but we shall feud like men. Then Jinder comes out. And I'm not being funny here. Jinder Mahal was so sweaty and his skin was so blotchy. He looked like a painting that hadn't finished drying. He looked disgusting in HD. And then he beat Jinder Mahal, beat up Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. And they discussed the list. But like, what?
I don't know. Is that like I get the delusional heel. That's a thing. But like him coming out and going, ha ha, Randy Orton, you were only number 9. Say that if you're number 8.
But he seemed like, you were number 9. I respect you though. You were a great champion back. Like, what?
Nobody knew whether they were coming or going this week. It was infuriating.
Awful.
Infuriating.
I was always
Awful.
a SmackDown kid, right? I always preferred SmackDown because it was like cooler
weren't
a
old
little
enough to
bit,
watch
wasn't it? No, that's not true. But it was faster and more exciting. The wrestlers were cooler. But these days it's just sad to have seen what's happened to SmackDown. It's
Well, not
really
even
run
this
down.
time last year. It was
better. It was
crap and all that. Well, Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when the split happened, SmackDown was head and shoulders above SmackDown, Raw, whatever, Sunday Night Heat. Continues to use match quality over character or feud. And we're thinking about what the actual feud's happening, who's actually hating other people, and what. Only Charlotte versus the Riot Squad and the whole Owens and Zayn versus the GMs and anybody else they can wrangle into it are the real things happening. So Charlotte versus
Baron Corbin and baldness.
AJ and
hey, male pattern baldness is something I can't joke about. It'll happen to me one day.
AJ and
Robert.
Shinsuke.
What?
AJ and Shinsuke.
Who won on this?
That's it. Yeah,
They're not even feuding.
But that'll be.
That's
I mean,
just-
people are saying that Nakamura's going to save AJ in the Fastlane main event, so that, like,
AJ.
so that, like,
And
so because he'll want that match with him. He wants that match with AJ. He doesn't want it with anyone else at WrestleMania. He wants it with him.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because they can't take that away. Because the backlash will be poof.
I honestly think
Yeah,
this
Backlash will be bad this year.
Several people will be cancelling that.
that would be funny.
Several.
I honestly think they've just chucked 4 other lads into the main event of Fastlane just to give some people some doubt, like, oh, maybe AJ will lose. There's 4 other people. He's never going to.
There's no doubt.
No.
There was more chance of Miz beating Cena on Raw.
Yeah. He might have done.
Yeah, Charlotte, again, that's probably the thing that looks most like a wrestling feud rather than people coming out and be like, I respect you, Charlotte. You're such an innovator.
I don't like how they're bigging up Sarah Logan to be a bear.
Raised in the woods.
Raised in the woods. Born in the woods, raised in the mountains.
Born in a mountaintop
She
in
had to
Tennessee.
eat. She had to battle for everything to eat, or something. Byron Saxton says. It's like,
And as you pointed out the other week, she
done well,
used to be a catering manager at a venue.
oh, she told
From
Kane.
from feral to event organizer.
She told Kane, the future president of the United States of America, that he had to sell hot dogs.
Yes.
She wasn't born in the woods and
I'm
raised
surprised
in the
Kane
mountains.
understood what she said.
Gay meat.
Have some gay meat.
Go and sell some gay meat, Kane. I ain't bother.
Whatever.
I like Sarah Logan. I think she deserves better.
That was a good match, though.
There was
Her
some
and Charlotte.
slight weird moments from Charlotte who, because of Charlotte's size,
She got lucky because that thing I see on your Twitter
Yeah.
today, that was during a commercial. In the small
yeah, I
screen
did
in
think.
the
I
corner.
think. Did I not see that? And it's like, yeah, it was. Right. Because apart from that, it's mostly alright. But Charlotte, because she's the size she is compared to the other women wrestlers on the roster, she is sometimes like a Duplo character in a Legoland. So sometimes that works against people like Natalia. But other times she just looks like, all right. It would be easier if I was on my knees with like the shoes here, like in the Pink Panther films.
When she hit Natural Selection, Sarah Logan took a nice spike
did.
bump
She did.
on her head.
And
Just like Neville.
Yeah?
yeah. Hold me.
Nah.
Yeah, so that Okay. So that was SmackDown, and apparently Owens and Zayn are friends again, kind of after. Last week's Raw. Yeah.
I totally forgot that they were fighting.
Not now. Every man for himself,
yeah.
The little promo.
Yeah.
Then why would you be out there trying to eliminate 2 people from the thing at the start of the night, Sammy? It's like,
Good question, Shelton. And it was whatever. Did nothing for me this week. And also, the camera work in WWE is gash.
I got seasick at the start of SmackDown.
I tell you, every time they do the punches or stomps in the corner, there's a cut every time it makes impact, and it's like the video editing machine is in the guy's head. It's like oh, it's like you watch and go, what?
Kevin Dunn, 4.8 million a year, roughly.
Wow, that's like $3 England.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Sorry.
2.5
Hogans.
Yeah.
It's gone now. It's gone. So yes, that was that. Did you watch 205 Live?
Yeah, I've seen the matches. I didn't watch all the matches. Oh, it was good. It's a good show. Again, good.
Drake Maverick's little boy out there.
Triple H is the best booker ever in the history of wrestling. He's so good.
I tell you what,
Triple H is taking over 205 Live.
Yeah, but what do you mean, like, he's a good booker? You, good wrestler, have a good match.
Yeah, because no one else does
Everyone
that.
can do that.
Yeah, if Road Dogg did that, SmackDown would be brilliant.
Actually, you make a good point, because the expectations for 205 Live are different than SmackDown. So, yeah, okay, he does think a lot.
But yeah, it was good. Tozawa and the lad, the boy, my spirit animal, Mark Andrews.
Just speaking of Tozawa, sorry to cut in.
That's all right.
Please do.
But they've done a video today on the YouTube channel. Celebrity Childhood Crushes of WWE Network.
What?
WWE Superstars.
Wow.
And it's on YouTube, so go and watch it after this. But right at the end, after they're all finished, they've done the outro, and they just flash up Tozawa. I'm like, Tozawa, who's your childhood crush? And he goes, Asuka. And they're like, really? Why? And he goes, I have no idea why. And that's the end of the video.
I do feel like Tozawa, even when he was like, before he signed with WWE, indie wrestlers would always tweet him like backstage or like PWG or whatever. They will be. Yeah. He seems like just a figure of fun, but in a good way. They're not laughing at him. He's just one of the lads. Love him.
There's a few silly videos of him and Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
God, when did he get kicked out of Worldwide? I never thought about this.
Is he not still in Titus Worldwide?
He's never been on Raw in years.
No, the Cruiserweight division went on Raw this week.
Oh, right.
Did you notice?
I didn't know.
Main event. Ooh. But yeah, 205 Live had
Tozawa and Mark Andrews. A lot of people, 2 or 3 people tweeted me. One person tweeted me saying,
Mark Andrews,
saying, why do you, Mark Andrews, have the same voice? And I guess to the untrained ear, a Welsh accent can sound a bit jarring.
God, yeah.
But no.
Mark Andrews is here.
Whoa, song. But no, Mark Andrews is really good. Love him.
The son of Drake Maverick. That picture where they're with each other.
Yeah, it was nice to see Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews' theme,
and he won.
And he won.
Yeah,
which is a bit of a surprise. So, and Drew Gulak is a man now.
Drew Gulak's just a beast now.
Yeah, what? I was like, all right, cool. There's been a lot of wrestling today. All right, cool. And then it kept on going, and then Drew Gulak was like, I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it. And this destroyed Tony Nese. Yeah. Powerbomb Tony Nese. You're like, what the hell?
He decided to like win the wrestling match by doing just really strong moves again and again and again. Just
against the body guy, Tony Nese.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was so good. Who do you think will win the tournament? Drew Gulak? Do you think? No, he's held the belt now though. He's touched it. He held it up at the end.
I think he's a contender because it's nice having the UK guys and 205 Live guys. Same note, Tyler Bate or Trent Seven. Actually, Trent 7, 205. Yeah, whatever. He's just hench. But they're the ones to make the others look good, in my opinion, because Drew Gulak's the one who's going to be there, who costs a lot less, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Drew Gulak, my pick.
Tell you, there's a dark horse coming in next week, though.
Oh, yeah?
Dark horse?
Buddy Murphy.
I
think he's amazing.
Or was it Wesley Blake?
That's
Buddy Murphy. They put the new website.
Idiots.
I couldn't have pulled which one was which.
How was Buddy Murphy 205 pounds?
Oh, they did a promo video.
Like a boxing weighing thing. It was really good.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's what he boxed.
Really tall? Or is it just because he's always next to Alexa?
Compared to me, probably.
Well, yeah, but...
Hornswoggle, you know.
Isn't it?
Just because she's next to Alexa, isn't it? And she's the length of 5 Subway foot-long sandwiches.
Yeah.
5.
Where did that come from?
I thought about it a few weeks ago. My rationale for how tall she is or how short.
But most people are between 5 and 6, and saying someone's the length of 6 Subway sandwiches doesn't sound impressive either.
Not 5 feet. 5 sandwiches are a foot long.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But Buddy Murphy, dark horse, potentially. But I hope Drew Gulak wins, because since War Nevers buggered off, he's been the highlight of the 205 people, I think. Funny man.
Yes, he was. Next to the other guy that can't be named who was saving the programme.
No, I'm Dar.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Dun, 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 dun. It's Noam Dar's theme. Well, it's his indie theme.
Yes. And MMC was good. Mixed match challenge.
Mixed match challenge was good. Rusev and Lana picked up their first ever win.
Yes.
That can't be right.
MMC is so much better than SmackDown. And I don't mind
so much fun.
the text on screen. I think it's okay, in my opinion, because a lot of YouTube is like that nowadays. So WWE is actually booking the trend and actually being a bit more like other popular things. Like the Nerd Dominant on Raw.
That was alright, because it was specific to their character.
Right, there we go. But they can't do that with everybody, which is a shame.
but the words are just, they're redundant. We have ears, we don't need the words. Like, even the New Day's entrance on SmackDown, it's a noise. It's like,
Just Finn Balor's entrance.
That would be like, what would that be written down as?
Like on the subtitles.
Yeah, what would that be written? How would that be written down?
Big E makes a noise.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Here we go. He's going to rip into someone who's the unlucky victim first.
Okay.
It's Harry Carter.
Cater.
Or Harry Catter. Cater.
Maybe he can't spell his own name.
Unlucky
It is
Harry.
possible.
You're
I'm
the
blind.
victim now of Vicious Matthew. Go on.
Vicious Matthew. It's like Dude Love and... Hey guys, love the podcast and vids, you little kiss ass. Which character from a film/fiction, would make the best wrestler?
Ooh.
For me it would be, Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse
Oh, he's won you over now.
would be Cruiserweight champion. Cruiserweight?
Patrick Swayze's a massive boy.
What?
Seen the size of his back in Dirty Dancing? Jesus.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
You are alright, Harry Kate. Many thanks. Nah, I don't want him. Patrick Swayze is a great character. Many wrestling quotes like "Pain don't hurt," and I used to see guys like you in prison, and some other stuff I can't probably say. That's a good. Somebody from film or fiction. Isn't Patrick Swayze?
I've got one. I've got one.
Go on.
Apollo Creed from Rocky.
That is very wrestling.
He can talk the talk a lot, can't he? He's a flamboyant figure. He could be a great heel. He can also be. He can be, as the Rocky franchise proved, he can be heel and babyface very effectively.
Living in America.
Oh, yes. I watched the ending of just the end scene for some reason of Rocky for the first time in ages the other day, and I was like, oh, it's so emotional. He doesn't even win, but that's not the point.
That's it.
That's not the point. He doesn't even care. He went the distance. He went the
People forget Rocky lost in the first one. Like
it was genius for him to lose in the first one.
But I tell you, Rocky 1 is obviously great, but
Rocky
4.
No!
The greatest musical of all time.
Did you see someone worked out the percentage of the film that is montage? It's like 30% of the film's montage.
That's why
legit.
it's the best. Hearts on fire.
I've never seen any of the Rocky.
That's it. Twitter account. No. Just watch Rocky 4. It's alright.
Rocky 1's genuinely a really good film, and the others are just entertaining for what they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what you said. Wow, we're on the same page. Which part from film or fiction?
I would go Edward Scissorhands. 2 reasons.
Oh, what?
He's got scissors for hands, which means that, he's got an advantage, and he can't tap out because he's got scissors for hands.
And he's mute.
And
so he can't verbally tap out.
He can't verbally.
No, he's not a mute. He just doesn't talk much.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matthew.
I've not seen it for a while either. He does talk in the end, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's the good feel-good moment. Anyway, he would choose not to talk in this situation.
Like
He'd be like Brock Lesnar. He'd just come in, suplex people with scissors, and then go home.
What's yours?
I was going to say Mega Man. Wait, not because I'm a sad nerd, but the fact that a wrestler would beat his opponent,
use their moves,
then take his finisher.
Kenny Omega's done it. Kenny Omega obviously loves Mega Man, right?
He does. Comes out to Dr. Willie.
And his
Dr. Willie?
And his Twitter
I can't believe I said Dr. Willie.
And his Twitter name is Kenny Omega Man. And
I get it.
In the final of the G1 climax, when he beat Goto, I think it was, he was using like the Styles Clash, and he used like Finn Balor's old move, the Bloody Sunday, or the other one that's a year. 1918 or whatever.
1916.
1916. Yeah. He was using. He didn't do it all the time. Sorry for just ruining everything because it is a really good idea.
No, that's great actually.
It's just been kind of done by Omega. In one match though, just in one match. But he was using the moves of prior Bullet Club leaders that he'd, or prior people that he'd beaten. He may have even used one of Naito's moves, so he'd be in the semi-final.
Great. Well, that just proves I was right then.
Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I should probably watch New Japan.
That's a good idea, though.
Kenny Omega got a bit unhappy. I wasn't sure if he was genuinely unhappy or not, but Kenny Omega, I'm very sorry. I know you watch this.
Does he?
Of course he does.
I know he doesn't. But
Him and Hogan get together when they plan their entrance
no,
and watch
but
this.
I know that he does. He did mention you on Twitter the other day, though, or reply to you. You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
I couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic or not. I'm like, oh no, like, I'll upset any wrestler, but not Kenny Omega, not the nerd that did.
Have you met Omega?
Yeah, but pre-fame, he was part of Independence Day in Wolverhampton. I didn't name it.
Independence Day.
No, really.
Wow.
When there's a bunch of guys like Delirious and Nigel McGuinness.
Met Delirious, lovely guy.
And he
Met
was there.
Ligero, lovely guy.
For some reason, I don't know why Kenny Omega was there, to be honest, because this is 2008 or 2009, I want to say. And his only fame was maybe like Ring of Honor and some small Canadian indies. So we're at the hotel and somebody comes up to him as he's eating food. I'm leaving it alone because they're impolite. And someone comes up to him and goes, "Are you one of the wrestlers?" He's like, "Yeah." "Where'd you wrestle?" And Kenny Omega, without any irony whatsoever, said, "The internet."
Yeah.
Which would turn out to be very true later on.
Very
Thank
good.
you very much, Harry Carter, whatever. Hi guys, it's his name. I've never heard of a Carter. Carter I've heard of, but...
Okay.
If you're...
Naby Keita played for Barcelona.
Oh, I'm sorry, we'll say I...
No, Naby Keita is the one that's going to join Liverpool. Who's the Keita who played for Barcelona? How are Matthew?
Harry.
Harry Keita.
Yeah, good luck in Barcelona. If your plane crashed / ship sank... Uh-oh, Bruce Cruz is cancelled. And you were...
You seen who's the
Oh, no, wait, go on.
What's his title? I forgot what his title is. The old Dalton Castle. He's like the
Amazing.
I don't know what it's got the official title, like the leader of the boat or whatever.
Oh, is he the first mate or something?
Whatever it is.
Roger the Cabin Boy.
But that's it. He might. He won't.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
What?
They even have cabin boys and
What's he
ships.
doing? Is he being given? Is that the thing?
That's his official. He's on the boat. He's like the director.
Well, no.
Boat King in brackets. Leave me alone, nerds. You
Obviously,
get a tan.
obviously, Jericho is like the host. Cody's like Cody and Brandy are like the something.
Have they actually got like boat titles?
They're like basically like the prom king and queen.
So
Basically,
Jericho's the seaman.
I mean, we're the official promotion tool, aren't we? Why? Where's our free tickets?
Bring us some tickets, Chris. I would love it so
And the
much.
plane tickets
It'd
we
be
need as
so
well.
good. It'd be so good.
And Colin Quinn and all the other great comedians.
good.
I was amazed to see. Like, wait, they're going to be there?
Conan.
They're the first to be eaten if they go stranded on a desert island.
Is that the question?
Cyrus is going to be...
Yeah. No, you'll be all right. If you were stranded on a desert island, with one current male wrestler, current female wrestler, and a legend, who would you want them to be and why?
Okay.
For me, of course, it would be Braun Strowman. That's my answer. Who would kill all animals, wait a minute, and provide food. Okay.
Fair.
Becky Lynch, the brain of the group, right?
Is she particularly clever?
Apparently. Who will know what to do to ultimately escape.
He just fancies Becky Lynch. He's just got her in there because he fancies... Is she particularly a thinker? She's not Triple H.
And Shawn Michaels to make us laugh. Tell stories, but also kick ass if there is any trouble.
Yeah, he is Shawn Michaels, infamous hard man Shawn Michaels.
What if 11 Marines show up? Cheers from Cibola.
Cheers.
Cibola.
Cibola.
Roll call.
My name is Jack.
Jack.
I didn't think of anything.
I want to see a Cibola. Enough, that doesn't work. Oh my god. All right. This is a tough one.
You're going to say, yeah, not my name.
Oh, I've forgotten it. It's been a while.
Anyway.
My name... that was a classic one. You go, my name is Ross.
Yeah.
And that's my name.
Yeah.
My name is Ross.
Yeah.
Because that's my name. Roll call.
Shibuya. Yeah.
Really?
Shibuya.
You
roll
need
call.
prinks. Going around for some prinks, sing some Shibuya, and then die.
Yeah. We're really doing a good job of answering this question. Who would not be in a desert island? The 3 fattest wrestlers.
What, so you'd eat them?
Yes. And then when they die, their body swells up, doesn't it? The water. Oh, they do in Silence of the Lambs. And so they'd be easy to tie and make a boat out of.
I've got an answer, and it's a bit of a cheap one, but I've got an answer.
Can be cheaper than mine. Go ahead.
I've got The Rock, Ronda Rousey and for legend, like Ric Flair, because those 3 people aren't going to go missing from Earth, and no.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
There'll be all kinds of search teams out looking for them, and then I'm just there as well. Hiya. Show us how to do a hip throw, Ronda. Show us how to do an arm bar. Go on.
Ronda, where's the helicopter? Thanks, Ronda.
The male would be Rusev, just so I can get to know him. Female would be Lana, so I get to know her. And then the legend would be Shark Boy, because he's a shark and would swim away.
Yeah, yep.
Logic, watertight.
Is Shark Boy a legend?
Oh, yes.
Oh, on this table he is, yes. 3. Hi. So once I had a bit of a dispute with Shark. Are you kidding me?
Oh, what are the chances?
Have you seen that? Is that
I'm legit looking at these the first time. I mean, what the hell? Okay, so again. Hi, so once I had a bit of dispute with Shark Boy, and he claimed that I was a secret account of Josh Matthews, and he called me a joke.
What?
And I responded to him saying, no, the only joke is your career. Hashtag, I'm not reading that. So my question is, have any of you had disputes with wrestlers? Wrestlers, spelled here. By the way, sorry for the tangent there, just had to put that, lol. Craig Ferryman. Don't pay the ferryman. Is that song?
I've had one.
It's a good
I
one.
don't know.
Have you had any issues with wrestlers, Ross?
Yeah.
Go on, why don't you tell us?
It was before I was a YouTube bellend. When I was a writer, I used to write the articles for
a website.
Horrible clickbait site.
Horrible.
And I wrote an article about the time X-Pac defecated somewhere.
Oh, I think I know that story.
But the one that turns out isn't true. But everyone thought was true for many years, that involved Mark Henry in a sandwich.
Oh.
They've both...
That's not true?
They've both denied. And to try and get more clicks for this horrible clickbait website, I would tweet the wrestlers who were like featured in the featured image saying, sorry X-Pac.
Oh, you're one of them.
Right. Right. It wasn't direction from management or anything. But so he replied to me, this isn't true, you bellend, or something like that. And then a bit of back and forth went on. And he called me a dildo on Twitter. X-Pac called me a dildo on Twitter.
That's the next t-shirt.
X-Pac called me a dildo. And then I emailed him in private saying, sorry, can we be friends? And he emailed back saying, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I know many dildos. Cool. And that's pretty good, actually.
But other than that, I just stay clear of wrestlers because I just think they all hate me.
I've spoken to some of
Do
them.
you get that? Yeah.
It's easy to answer. Yeah, go you first, Jack.
I've had 2.
Go on.
One was with Jeremy Borash, not a wrestler, but a wrestling figure. Remember the final deletion? When the final deletion was first.
Oh, I remember a certain company saying some stuff about the final deletion.
That still angers me to this day that they'll have 3 people that didn't like it on the video when there's people who did.
Anyway,
was it people who said the most popular thing TNA had done in years? Who said,
all right.
Who watches TNA?
So obviously I didn't.
And then didn't they book one of the people for that?
Yes, they named a show after it.
And named a show after him.
Right.
It made me angry, that.
Full disclosure, I didn't like the final deletion at first. I thought it was deliberately bad and all that. And I was like, it's rubbish. And then, obviously, the company I used to work for booked Matt Hardy, and I was scared. It was an awkward time for me. But he turned out to be lovely, and because I'm like a mark at heart, he got me involved with the angle, and I was like, oh, it's brilliant now, I love it. But it wasn't Matt Hardy I had the dispute with. It was Jeremy Borash, because my supposed friend Kenny McIntosh went on Twitter and said thoughts on the final deletion at Dave Meltzer. Oh, it was really good. I thought it was good. At Jack the Jobber. Oh, it wasn't very good. Wonder which one I agree with. Like what? Yeah, I know.
Kenny Mac did that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Anyway, it's all right. We're friends again. But still, he threw me under the bus there, and then Borash just got involved, and like he wasn't named in the tweet, but he was the creative mind behind it, allegedly. Yeah. And he put, well, I've only heard of one of them, so I know who I'm. And
You've never heard of Dave Meltzer?
I should have replied, have you never heard of Meltzer?
Come on.
But instead, I like got a bit nasty with him.
Say what you say.
What did you say to Jeremy Borash?
I said, first I said he looked like an Oompa Loompa, I think, or something. A tangerine. And then
why?
Because he's a bit orange.
Yeah, but why did you go negative?
And then he said something because I was being a bit of a dick, and I was a bit insecure about the whole thing. Right? Okay. I was like, "You never heard of me, Jack the Jobber?" And then
Meltzer who?
And then he said something about like, "Just never heard of you, bro." And I put like, "Oh, see you on the next Jersey Shore reunion," because he looks like an old cast member of a Jersey Shore, like whatever 4-year reunion. It was rubbish. Anyway, never spoke to him since, and now he's in with WWE, isn't he? And the other one was Taz.
Oh, that should be good.
This one wasn't my fault. I did a voiceover once, and I just made a tiny joke about Taz in it. I was saying something like, the Dudley Boys got involved in WWE, and it was about talent raids. The video was about talent raids, and it was like one of the top best talent raids ever was when WWE just took some of the best lads from ECW, and it was like some of them did really well, like the Dudley Boys. Some of them didn't do so well, like Taz, and that was it. That was the whole line. Some little grass on Twitter grassed me up to Taz and put, Taz, listen to this 7 minutes 32 seconds in this video. Got a DM from Taz saying like, "Hey, just heard you said something about your video. Have you disrespected me in any way?" I was like, whoa. So then...
why would you care if you're Taz? That just shows what...
No, so then
How dare
so then our friend James Dixon coached me through what to say. So on Twitter, publicly, not in DMs, I replied to him and like with jokes and buried him apparently. And
What
then
did you say?
Oh, just stuff like I can't remember. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Go on to just show.
It wasn't that. It was just stuff like just little one-liners and that, which weren't mine. They were the whole office chipped in, and we came up with the best super one-liner for each. And then eventually, like, messaged me saying like, "Hey, this is just a work, bro. Like, good job," and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, "Oh, Taz, not me and Taz, but like, me and Taz are mates."
That's nice. Yeah.
But me and Borash have never spoken since.
That's a shame because Borash has been. I mean,
I think I've misjudged the situation. I think Borash is probably alright. He's probably an alright guy.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand him being in that position to be defending some bad decisions,
Yeah, of course.
I guess. Yeah, Taz and me had pretty much the same thing you did because Taz did.
You used Taz a lot on Botchamania there.
Taz didn't know.
Taz.
Yeah, that was the thing.
How long? How long did it take for him to...
No, that's not that.
No.
Oh, come on. But, no, but I'm cool with Taz, but he did the thing. I'm just working you. I'm like, I hate wrestlers so much. You're all right, but then it's like, actually, it must be great being a wrestler because if you make a mistake, you just go, it's all for an angle.
I don't think the world's flat, really. I was just being an idiot.
Good luck, Flip. You'll need it in Ring of Honor. It might as well be flat Earth if he's there. And so, wrestlers that have had any issues with me, let me think.
What time is
The
it?
one I was... Oh, this has been long. I'll make it...
No, I was joking because you've probably got a lot.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, I thought you were being real.
I was just working you, it's alright.
See, and he is in the business, so it's all right.
He's not, though. He sat here.
It's true.
Issue in a bit. Well, the one I tell is Joe Gacy, who people won't have heard of.
Is that it?
Well, this is...
Is that it?
No, there's more to it. No, that's it. That's in the story.
Joe Gacy?
Joe Gacy is the best one because one day, and this is obviously nice because he hasn't been mentioned in a while in real life, so this is getting some hits. And for some reason, I decided to go on Twitter, and one night, I've got all the Twitter print screens, I have to put them on a video sometimes, so I bring this up a lot, and just go like, how does Matthew get to decide what is and isn't a botch? Which is a genuine point, but I was in a salty mood, so I went, by watching your matches.
Oh!
Which is like every day, and that's what everyone was doing, like, quick, guys, it's going on. Yeah. DJ Z and all that. And yeah, and other wrestlers were like following it, going, this is great, please carry on. It just kept on going, like, it's like, lots of people are talking about Joe Gacy today on Twitter. They're all saying, who is Joe Gacy and why is he talking to Matthew? And I look really, really good for one night. Like every wrestler gets that one match with him, amazing.
This was your...
Yeah, that's the guy's name.
This was your Tony Nese on 205 Live this week.
Yes, that is exactly what it was. And then I won, I guess, because he says, while we're talking about this, Joe Gacy's already being edited in the next video. So I was like, well, that's it. But people are like, book Matthew versus Gacy for Cage of Death. And in fairness, though, I'd forgotten I'd written some horrible things about him because Joe Gacy was not a good bad guy. And he was out of shape at that point. So I said, he's only over as a heel when he doesn't wear a shirt. And in defence, he got into shape and had a really good run. And I've said nothing but good things about him since. So good for you, Joe Gacy.
Who's the biggest name?
That's got mad at me. Well, the big ones just ignore me. Bully Ray got annoyed one time. I mean, I guess that counts. But I couldn't tell if it was real or not because he talked... Oh, yeah, I remember what he said now. I said, I don't get the build at the WrestleMania, which I think I've said a few times before in the past, because no one else cared about it apart from me, because I was the person watching Raw all the way through. They were bad guys on Raw. Was a few of the Usos? Yeah, I think so. And then at WrestleMania, they were like, yeah, throwing up the horns and being all good guys. I'm like, what the hell? And it turned out they were retiring like a few weeks. Retiring. And so that was the reason why. But it was, if you watch Raw and WrestleMania like I did, you'd be like, what the hell's going on there? And he, like, Block quoted and said, like, you've been botching ever since you surfboard out your mother's womb. And he's like, what?
Whoa.
What? Like the eyes bugging out like that. Like, did I just get a Bully Ray promo on me and all this? But it's like, but I don't know, because if that was real hate or whatever, because then he has retweeted of the gifs I've done of him doing stuff and be like, that was great. So, yeah, maybe. Who can tell if wrestlers even hate me anymore?
When Matt Hardy did the thing, when he bit my ear and that, when I got involved with the young when he came over, I had to go into his locker room to like plan it out beforehand, and Bully Ray was in there. And he went, is this the kid that buries everyone? And it could only have been one of you two that he thought I was. Cause
Dixon said it was about me, apparently. Apparently Dixon had warned them all that I'd do what I do. Which is why I assume whenever I see a wrestler...
Dixon's great.
They just hate me. It's like...
But better than to come with the idea that you're a horrible person and meet you and find out you're good, then... Oh, you're cool. What do you do? Oh, yeah, I do this. Oh, like, really? Because you can't go up to them and go, yeah, I'm the guy that does
this. The worst thing he did, because he knows Paige from back in the day, right? So when Paige was with Bertie Patron, they stood there in the corner talking, her and Bertie Patron.
Mr. No,
Dixon walks up to them and goes, whispers in the ear. And I turn around and just like, hello, who are you? What do you do?
This is Paige.
This is Paige. And I'm like, I'm Ross and I make videos on the YouTube. And then Dixon comes back over and says, so you've met Ross, he's the guy that just buries everyone on even. And then she goes, really?
Well, if you weren't doing it now, you
just stood there looking at Patron, like sweating down on top of us, going.
It was just a harmless rib.
Like a peel gift.
It was all a rib, bro.
Like,
it was all a harmless rib.
And I just turned around and walked.
I used to like the fact that wrestlers would be really nice with me, but now I realise after years that they're all talking crap if their lips are moving.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's like, it's just like, yeah, shake the hand, yeah, respect, okay, cool, and like.
By the end of WCPW, I had blisters every day. Shake hands with everyone every day. It's nice, it's great. Fraternity wrestling's a brotherhood. But like, yeah.
Do you think it would be less racist if where's this going? If WWE's commentators occasionally talked in Swahili?
What?
Thank you so much,
Joel.
What? What's he on about? Is he Swahilian? Swahili.
Well, I hope so. There's like.
Otherwise, what?
That would be great. Do you think they should speak Swahili? I don't speak Swahili. Thank you very much, Joel. That's a good question, Joel. Any thoughts?
No, none at all.
In English or Swahili?
Got no idea. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks for writing, Joel.
Who prepared these questions? You print them off? You? Yeah. I thought that was a rib by Pacini just to see what we'd say.
Yeah, I got absolutely nothing. Question number 5. Oh, it's 5 this week. Does Jack have...
You alright?
Does Jack have any opinions of his own, or does he just regurgitate whatever Dave Meltzer has said?
Whoa!
From Jenna Samuels.
Alas! Firing shots.
That's the issue you have.
No, if you watch Wrestlers of the Week, you'll find plenty of my own opinions.
Is that Wrestling Observer's?
No, it's my top 10 Wrestlers of the Week based entirely on my own opinion. I give very balanced reasons. Admittedly, a lot of the news stories we do, but I just because I don't want to spring news stories out as though it's me breaking them, I often cite whoever I've got them from. And obviously, the biggest wrestling news source in the world is the Wrestling Observer newsletter. So there you go. But that's facts, that's not opinions. My opinions are my own. Jenna.
So they're very balanced.
That was underwhelming.
Meltzer, Alvarez, very balanced.
I thought that was an alright answer to that.
That was a great question.
Really got under my skin there.
It's real as well.
Whoa, I mean, that's good.
Jenna Samuels is a real person.
Please, if you have any horribly bitter questions, please send those in. Those are great.
Cultaholic at mailbag.com.
I was just going to say, just to clarify.
Wait a minute, wait. Say it again in case. Go on.
I thought I said it wrong again.
I wasn't being sexist when I said, alas, having a go. I just meant because
he assumes all the lasses fancy.
That's not true. That's obviously not. That's not what I was going to say at all.
You Jack the Jock.
Wait. P.S. Why did you not respond to me on Tinder? That's crazy, that.
Is that what you said, is it? Oh,
look, okay. It just appeared. Look, oh my God, look at that, Ross.
Put that pen away.
That's awesome. Yes, more bitter questions, please.
Cultaholic at mailbag.com.
Mailbag at Cultaholic.
Mailbag at bollocks. What's the actual address?
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
Send them there.
And to end another fun-filled, almost 3-hour, like Raw, episode of the Cultaholic Video
Thought
Podcast.
of the week.
The big question. And today it is, look at my hand, will Cena turn heel? Heel being Dave Meltzer speak for bad, but Jack already knew that.
Whatever. Will he ever turn heel? Forever, never feels that. Yep.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
Why?
Unless he comes back at the age of about 50. Wait, how old is he now?
40, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or is that Styles? He's late 30s, early 40s.
I think Cena's in his 40s.
If Cena,
I'll Google it.
whenever Cena retires, he won't turn heel. He'll retire, and the only way I can see him turning heel ever is if he comes back at about 55, and does like a grizzled. But nah, that's too no. Because if he ever came back, he'd be a babyface again. Because everyone would be like, "Hey, John Cena." No, my answer's no.
Just because of all the extracurricular things he does, and all the goodwill stuff he does, it'll take about a 5-year break in WWE not mentioning him at all during that time for him to come back and then turn heel. Just because of all that other stuff he does, then he can't really. I know we're not living in that age anymore, but still, you don't see Baron Corbin kissing kids, do you? You don't see John Cena either. You see John Cena taking nice
Titus
pictures.
O'Neil. He's not John Cena. He's the other black guy. And John Cena is 40.
Is he?
So do I think he's going to turn heel? Nah. To say turn heel would mean that he's been a good guy for all these years.
Whoa!
And for some reason, whenever I watch Raw, I hear John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. And you know that's a sign of a good guy.
Angle.
However, being you.
Sorry.
That's a good point. I've got nothing to
Well,
say about that.
no, but that's more out of affection. The Cena sucks one's not out of
Yeah,
affection.
I hate you because I love you.
But the Cena one...
You're crazy, bitch, but I love the way. And one thing...
that wasn't Buck Cherry, was it?
I dunno.
What a tune that is.
It's John Cena.
Oh, okay.
And one thing someone else pointed out, why they want John Cena to turn heel, when he's selling so much merch to kids who are the foundation of WWE, or they like to think so, even though the average age of the audience
50, innit?
Yeah, 50-year-old bloke with nothing else better to do.
We went to 5-star last week and the amount of kids with Cena merch, man.
Yeah.
And there's a show that's not affiliated with Cena anyway, just because it's a wrestling show.
And they had a great time, and all the adults hated it. And we'll be back next week.
I had an alright time. Well, me and Ross had an alright time. We went drinking. Sam and Pacini had a wonderful time, and they were quite drunk.
So yes, that's the question. Cena will not, or the answer to the question. Cena won't.
Because if he turns heel, he'll get cheered anyway. Because the WWE logic is you actually turn cool if you're bad, but you suck if you're good.
If he goes away for
Yeah,
5
yeah.
years, though, you know what's coming. Good old heel turn.
That's right. Marine 8. Oh, right, yeah, heel turn, yeah. And that's all we've got time for after a very lengthy Cultaholic video podcast. Thank you for joining us and sticking with us all the way at the end. I've been Mafu, the Botchamania guy that still carries on doing these stupid videos. You can follow me at Mafu Greg.
I've been Ross, who does the WTF and the Straight to Hell and all the stupid videos. You can follow me at Ross on Wrestling.
And I'm Jack. I just regurgitate Dave Meltzer's opinion. And you can follow me at Jack the Jobber on Twitter. Cheers.
Bye.